slowly, said the sloth. And we're going to read Porcupine Polly Needs a Hug. Yeah. Really? Well, I'll tell you what, if I knew where he lived, I'd go over and tell him. And we're going to also continue the theme of Wonky Donkey. This is called Square Eyes. This is written by the guy who wrote the Wonky Donkey. So. All right, so this is called Slowly, 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 said the sloth. Slowly, 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 a sloth crawled along a branch of a tree. Oh, this is like a perfect size that I can hold it with my hand like that. Slowly, 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 the sloth ate a leaf. Look at the parrots, the macaws, and I believe they would be a scarlet macaw. Slowly, 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 the sloth fell asleep. Look, there's a kitty. Slowly, 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 the sloth woke up. All day long, the sloth hung upside down in the tree. Hello, J.H. All night long, the sloth hung upside down in the tree. Even when it rained, the sloth hung upside down in the tree. Look, there's a piggy. For Fly Mom. So, well, this was donated, this book. So, I don't know who donated it. Why are you so slow? The howler monkey asked one day. But the sloth did not answer. I like how there's different animals on each page. Other than the sloth, of course. Why are you so quiet? The caiman asked. But the sloth did not answer. Why are you so boring? The anteater asked. But the sloth did not answer. Tell me, said the jaguar, why are you so lazy? The sloth thought and thought and thought for a long, long, long time. Sure, JH, you can join. Welcome. We are doing our weekly story time right now. Finally, the sloth replied, it is true that I am slow, quiet, and boring. I am lackadaisical, I dawdle, and I dilly-dally. I am also unflappable, languid, stoic, impassive, sluggish, lethargic, placid, calm, mellow, laid back, and, well, slothful. I am relaxed and tranquil, and I like to live in peace, but I am not lazy. Then the sloth yawned and said, That's just how I am. I like to do things slowly, slowly, slowly. Hello, Craig. So that's kind of the end of the book, but they have all these pictures of all the animals that are in here. I don't think they have the sloth though, because we kind of talked about the sloth. We got the porcupine, we got the coati, we got the macaw, spider monkey, puma, anaconda. I did not see the anaconda. There's the poison dart frog. So that is slowly, 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 said the sloth. So a couple weeks ago, somebody sent in a book, and it was written by a guy who was a Pennsylvania state trooper named Lee Walber, and it was the cutest book, and I really appreciated them sending it in. So I actually found that he's got a couple more books on Amazon. So I purchased this book so that we could read it to you. It's called Porcupine Polly Needs a Hug. Porcupine Polly went out to play, hoping that someone would hug her today. But she tried and tried with all her might, but found no one who would hug her tight. She saw a raccoon up in a tree. Will you come down and hug me, please? If I do, said the raccoon, you will pop my shiny balloon. Polly continued her journey on and met a turtle near the pond. Will you hug me? I won't bite. Please, Mr. Turtle, don't put up a fight. Get back, Mr. Turtle said with unease as Polly reached out to give him a squeeze. But when she tried to hug him all, it felt like hugging a bowling ball. Walking with her head hung low, she heard a moo from a cow named Mo. Will you hug me? Let me know. If you can't, then I must go. Hugging you, Polly, would not be good. Your quills would scratch like splinters of wood. Continuing on, she came to the sea, sat down on the sand for a pity party. Then an octopus splashed and showed his mug. So she told him about her day with no hug. Because of my needle so pointy and sharp, I get no hugs. It breaks my heart. His arms reached out with gentle tugs. I too had a problem with giving hugs. You hugged too tight, I was told. With all my 8 arms, I was left in the cold. I don't think I've ever seen a real porcupine. Maybe in the zoo. I don't know. My problem was solved by Lobster Louise. She gave me these gloves to soften the squeeze. She's full of ideas and all kinds of tricks. I bet she could help you get out of this fix. You'll find her along with the shore's rocky dunes. She does her best work by the light of the moon. Actually, KB, I actually did not know that they throw their quills. I had no idea. I thought that they just had the quills so that you can't touch them. It tells you how much I know. Polly found Louise. She was perched on a rock, enjoying the breeze. Her troubles she shared with this wise crustacean, who soon had a plan to end Polly's frustration. I'll solve your issue in a flash. Take a deep breath. Sit down. Relax. Knowing Polly was in a rut, Louise solved her problem with a simple haircut. I have a little kitty right by my foot. She cut, she trimmed, not missing a step, and Polly became a huggable pet. Her problem now solved, Polly's wishes came true. For now, she could hug anyone that she knew. Polly went home with a skip in her step, laughing and hugging each friend she had met. And she hugged, and she hugged. And she hugged. Very cute book. This is Porcupine Polly Needs a Hug. Very cute. Next book is called Square Eyes. Again, this is written by the same author as the Wonky Donkey. And I have a couple more books from the author of Wonky Donkey. I figure I'd read one each week, or, and just, I know I've said it before, but just an FYI that I will not be here next week because I will be in Dayton. So this is called Square Eyes. I have a friend who sits inside all day, watching the TV, letting the day waste away. It doesn't matter if it's wet or it's sunny. He goes to the telly like a bee goes to honey. And this is one thing that is really, really sad, because there's so much fun, so much other fun. Good night. Oh, I thought you were going to say good night. Because there's so much other fun that can be had. Hello, MP. He's got square eyes. He's got square eyes. He gets no excuse because he's got square eyes. As you can see, the panda has square eyes. Now, television is not always bad, and sometimes fun. And education can be had. But if you spend all of your time ignoring everyone to watch the box instead, it stops being fun. Your brain goes fuzzy, and it kind of goes numb. That's why you need to turn off the television. It's not me. Look, I can't. But just an FYI, Sonia, sometimes it's YouTube that does it, sometimes it's a moderator. So part of the moderator's job is to keep things moving and if a comment is not appropriate, they will delete it. Square eyes, don't get square eyes. Come on, let's exercise. Don't get square eyes. Let's think about this. What else can be done besides sitting inside, seated on your chair? Hello, Steve White. How are you? Listen to some music, dance your way to fame, read a book, invent a new game. Scoot to the library, go right in, use your imagination. It's a wonderful thing. Square eyes, don't get square eyes. Come on, let's exercise. Don't get square eyes. Hello. Oh, I'd already said hello, Steve White, because I kept thinking, remember the kitty Eddie White who used to be here? Swimming in the OOL, you could splash all day. Notice there's no P in it. Please let it stay that way. Play some sport or help out to make tea. Bake some cookies. Give them all to me. Ride a bike, go climb a tree. Play a board game with your family. Square eyes, don't get square eyes. Come on, let's exercise. Don't get square eyes. Take a hike in the hills. Go on an adventure. Go on to the beach. Oh, how I love nature. Thank you, Steve. Do your chores, it really does pay. To get them done early, this is what I say. Learn an instrument. Music you can play. In fact, some people make a living that way. Square eyes, don't get square eyes. Come on, let's exercise. Don't get square eyes. And that is the end of this book. It actually has a CD in here too. I guess there's the songs. So last week, or 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, we read the Wonky Donkey. Last week was it the Winky? I forget. All right. So the next book that we have is called Dory's Story. Not to be confused with Finding Dory. My mom and dad always told me, you're just a kid, so don't ever go out in the boat alone. But one night I learned about plankton. Those tiny sea creatures are invisible during the day, but sometimes after dark they light up. I wanted to know more. Vanessa, no, I don't think Sparrow is a resident. I think Sparrow is adoptable. The next morning the ocean was flat calm. I couldn't resist. I pushed the dory out and decided to row to the big rock in the middle of the bay. As I rowed, I noticed dozens of seabirds circling around. Grandpa says that where there are seabirds, there are fish. So I kept rowing. have a little inky cat here. Hello, Steve. Where are you? I looked over the side of the boat. I saw hundreds and hundreds of tiny shrimp swimming. I guess that the little shrimp were eating the plankton. As I rowed toward the big rock, I saw schools of sand lances. Some people call them fish sand eels. The sand eels were chasing and eating the shrimp. Hey, don't go in there. Hey, 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 hey. What? Oh, Jesus. That's funny. I was trying to figure out why this little inky cat is, jumping up. What's happening is there is a shadow that's here, and I guess when I hit it, the shadow kind of dances. So of course that's like cat fodder. Hey, look who's out! It is Miss Corley.
Hi.
I heard something splash, and I looked over the bow of the boat. I heard more splashes. I looked closer and saw mackerels chasing and eating the sand eels. Then I saw them. Bluefish! Yikes! The bluefish were swimming like crazy, eating the mackerels. It was a feeding frenzy. Bluefish have razor-sharp teeth. I learned that the hard way. Last year I put my fingers into the mouth of a bluefish to pull my hook out. Zap! I had to get 4 stitches. I stood up in the dory to watch the show the bluefish were putting on. Suddenly, 5 huge tuna appeared in the bay. The tuna were chasing and eating the bluefish. I began to worry. Maybe going out in the boat alone wasn't such a good idea. The tuna were almost as long as the boat. I've been scared a few times, but I was terrified when killer whales came into the bay chasing the tuna. I didn't know what to do. But it all started to make sense. Killer whales eat tuna. Tuna eat bluefish. Bluefish eat mackerels. Mackerels eat sand eels. Sand eels eat shrimp. And shrimp eat plankton. I knew one thing. I did not want to become part of the food chain. Help! Where's my mommy? Just as I decided to row back to shore, whammo! A humongous humpback whale breached right in front of me. But wait! Humpback whales don't eat killer whales. Humpbacks eat plankton and krill, some of the tiniest creatures in the ocean. The food chain is really more like a food web. I should have been smart like the seals and stayed near the shore. The harbor seals had sensed the danger and pulled themselves out of the water to escape the killer whales. And, I'm going to go off on a little tangent. I used to volunteer at the Marine Mammal Stranding Center in Brigantine, New Jersey. And I used to go out and help them rescue stranded seals. And the reason why I mention that is because these guys look cute and cuddly, but they can bite a finger off. And I've seen them snap as fast, as you can. You have to be really careful. So if, we used to tell folks on the beach, if you ever see a harbor seal on the beach, stay away from it. If you think it is in trouble, you call the rescue center. Call the rescue center. Call the stranding center. Usually, if the seal is sideways, it's fine. It's resting. It's sunning himself. He's usually okay. So I just mentioned that because it's always good to know that, All of a sudden, a killer whale swam by, chasing a tuna. The tuna jumped out of the water and smashed into my dory. Bam! Oh no, I was capsized. Thank God I had my life jacket on. Bruce Willis grew up in Pennsgrove, New Jersey, which is right across the river from suburban Philadelphia. I should have stayed with the boat to wait for help, but I was scared, and I started swimming. I swam through the shrimp, the eels, the mackerels, the bluefish, the tuna, the killer whales, and the humpback whale. It was cold. I had water in my nose, but I kept swimming toward the rock in the middle of the bay. I made it! I pulled myself up by grabbing onto some seaweed. Just then, I heard my mom's voice. Danny, you tell the best stories when you're in the bathtub. You should write a book. Very cute little story, huh? Little twist at the end. This is called Dory's Story. So I'm going to take a little break, and then we're going to continue reading. At some point, probably not today, but sometime probably in the future, we will reread Zelda, the FBI agent. Feline Bureau of Investigations. And we also have FFRC Goes to the North Pole. But of course, we're going to, wait till Christmas. So let me stretch my legs, and I will be right back. Who are you sneaking up on? Oh my God, you guys are out. Hey, is that comfortable? Got your belly. I don't know, Carly. What's that?
There's a hot air balloon up right now.
I heard about the Goodyear balloon. The Goodyear blimp is around.
Well, that's not a Goodyear blimp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I didn't know we had balloons.
Yeah. You know, I have one of these at home, but my guys don't like, I guess because these are more geared toward kittens. You guys are nuts. Beep, 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 beep. Campy, you gonna run? Come on, Campy. I think this is a good topic to read at some point. All right. All right. I didn't realize they had these little pamphlets about cerebellar hyperplasia. CH, or wobbly kitty syndrome. I thought this is cool. All right. What is cerebellar hyperplasia? Cerebellar hyperplasia is a disorder found in cats and dogs which causes jerky movements, tremors, and generally uncoordinated motion, just like ataxic cerebral palsy in humans. A cat with CH often falls down and has trouble walking or cannot seem to walk at all. Yep. CH in cats is non-progressive, meaning it does not get worse with age. Cerebellar hyperplasia occurs when the cerebellum, the part of the brain which controls fine motor skills and coordination, is not completely mature at birth or damaged. Symptoms may be noticed soon after birth. Cerebellar hyperplasia is most commonly caused by the kitten's mother contracting the panleukopenia virus while pregnant. If the mother passes on the virus during the end of the pregnancy, the kittens could be born with CH. Kittens with CH are not infected with the carriers of the panleukopenia virus. It has only stunted their cerebellum's growth while in the womb. Cerebellar hyperplasia can also occur if a trauma, including malnutrition, occurs in the kittens while in the womb. Cats with cerebellar hyperplasia are often euthanized as people misunderstood the condition as being painful and or contagious. However, they have a normal life expectancy and they are very affectionate, sweet, and loving. They return the extra care they need with an intense love for and bond with their adoptive families. The truth about CH cats. And actually, Cat B, there's quite a few CH cats here, and they live their best lives. The truth about CH cats. At this time, many veterinary and rescue professionals are still unaware of CH. Many CH cats are needlessly euthanized before given a proper diagnosis and chance of life, making it harder for awareness about the condition to grow. Cats with CH are not in any pain, are not contagious, have a normal life expectancy, live happy, healthy lives, learn to adapt their abilities and compensate over time. time. Can be spayed and neutered safely. Need to be indoor only. It should never be declawed. May require no extra care or a great deal of extra care depending on their severity. Can be more prone to accident-related injuries like chipped teeth or broken nails. There's a lot of different CH websites that are here. chcat.org. There's the Cerebellar Hyperplasia Facebook group. There's also the chkittyclub.com. And then there's Charlie, a must-watch video. It's on YouTube. And then on the other side, we have the severity levels of cerebellar hyperplasia. And what I will do is I will read you these, and I will let you know some examples of kitties who are, if there's mild, moderate, and severe CH. Cats with mild CH are very capable and require little to no extra care. Symptoms: unusual gait, high step or waddle, occasional balance loss, may have subtle head tremors when excited or stressed. Their abilities are walk, run, jump, and stairs. Special care: cannot live outdoors. They prefer a modified litter box with high sides. Prefer carpet or rugs, but not a necessity. So let me tell you some FFRC cats that have mild CH.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. If you guys know Walter, who was in the Cove, Walter has mild CH. Now, he also is deaf. Jersey has mild CH. A lot of times the CH kitties that are mild are adoptable. So a lot of the CH cats that we had that were mild have been adopted out. I don't know if Craig's still on here, but Craig adopted Solly. Solly was a mild CH cat. All right, let's talk about moderate. Moderate CH. Cats with moderate CH can get around on their own, but they have limited coordination and stumble often. The symptoms: they walk with legs splayed in a wide stance. They have frequent balance losses and falls. They have noticeable head tremors, especially when excited or stressed. The abilities: they can walk short distances and they are expert climbers. Special care: they cannot live outdoors. They prefer a modified litter box with high sides to support themselves against. They can be messier than non-CH cats. They have an easier time balancing on carpets or rugs. Yes, so Daisy, Solly, and Pippi's dad adopted a mild CH kitty. So the mild CH cats are usually adoptable. And I don't know if you guys remember, but when I bought Dune here, Dune was mild CH. Of course, he was only here for 6 weeks because he was a little adorable little thing. And somebody fell in love with him and he just got, got him right up. I actually just came back on my Facebook memories of that group of kitties that we were fostering, and that little Dune, such an adorable little thing. Other special care: raised food and water dishes, modify furniture to protect them from getting hurt when they fall. All right, so there's a couple good examples here of moderate CH. I kind of consider Spiker in the moderate range. All right, he falls sometimes, but he does get around. Derecho is a great example of a moderate CH. I think Hensley is also moderate. That's right, I forgot about Pippi. Pippi is also a CH cat that you adopted. I forgot all about Pippi. And Pippi was like my favorite kitty here. Vern is also medium. Again, you can really tell, if they can walk around, maybe with the high step and a little bit, they're going to be medium. So let's talk about severe. Cats with severe CH cannot walk on their own and require a great deal of special care. They cannot walk or stand. They flip and flop to get around. They have constant head tremors. Their abilities, they are expert climbers. Their special care, again, cannot live outdoors. They may need help using the litter box. They prefer a modified litter box with a high sides or pee-pee pads. They prefer carpet to help grip and propel themselves forward. They may need help getting set up at their food dish. They may need modified furniture to protect them from getting hurt when they fall. Example, adding bumpers. Yes, I remember Pippi, Pippi really doesn't have, Pippi's mild. She's got the head tremors a little bit, but boy, what a character. Also, severe CH kitties are ideal candidates for wheelchairs, which can help improve mobility and coordination. So let me tell you some of the CH kitties here who are severe. All right. Not you, Asha. You're not severe. Ramsey, well, Ramsey was probably put in for the night, but Ramsey is an example of a severe CH cat. If you guys remember Froggy was an example of a severe CH kitty, could not walk. Now, I'm not sure if these guys are severe or medium, but I kind of put Lucy in kind of the severe category, even though when she puts her mind to it, she could get from point A to point B. Another one is Alma. Alma I always thought was severe. But, the last couple of years, she's been getting out and she's been getting to where she wants to go. So, so those are the three stages of CH cats. Like I said, when I bought Dune here, I knew he wasn't going to be here long because he was the most adorable little, I felt so bad when I saw that he was struggling a little bit with his gait. And I knew then he had to have CH, but it didn't slow him down one bit. Coralie is sleeping. Yeah, Alma is strong. Yes. Hi, Asha. Hello, Asha. I love when Asha just stares at you. Asha. Asha. Are you a good girl? Are you a good girl? Hmm? You a good girl? Hmm? I have to tell you, I could just sit here and just watch the cats. Just watch the antics. Finally, Junebug finally slowed down. He was going at like 300 miles an hour. Hello, Norma, they are adorable. They really are. A couple weeks ago, there were two, and I think this is one of them right here. All right. And one of the Inkies, they were running all around, they were, and I thought for sure one of them was going to fall, but they zipped all around and jumped, and I was holding my breath watching them. Yeah, I mean, KB, I was shocked too. She loved to stay in that cubby hole, and once they did the remodel, I guess she decided, I think I want to explore a little bit. You know, she's not going to ever, you know, run fast and get everything, you know, but just an absolutely amazing, some of the determination. So, just absolutely amazing. Hello, Asha. Asha? Asha. There's a lot of varmints here, Asha. A lot of them. Yeah. I still can't believe that they thought you were feral. You are like you are like the opposite of feral. Sweet, sweet cat. You know, with Churchill leaving, I always get reminded of, there used to be a CH cat here, a mild CH named Winston. And Winston could climb up here, he could climb up in the rails and all that, but Winston liked to tease the other cats. And I have never, ever seen Asha so mad at another cat, because this other cat was going up to Asha and like poking her and yes, big improvement. Hi, look, you just come to see me. Hello, hi, Asha. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Yes, you. Oh, you want to be petted. Okay, how about? There we go. Ah, the elevator butt. The elevator butt is going up. Going up. Oh, they all love that. They all love the elevator butt. You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Oh. You've been here a long time, Asha. You know, if Jackie didn't make that promise, you probably would have been adopted. But you know what? I still think you're in the best possible place. Oh, look who it is. I said that I think maybe Junebug has slowed down. I was mistaken. Here she is. Spiker is an ordinary girl name. Is it really? I never heard of Alma until I came here. And of course, Alma, I've said it so many times, Alma came from Philadelphia, which is where I grew up. What are you doing? You guys are crazy. Hello, Susie. How are you? I'm gonna read a couple more poems, you know, from Something Big Has Been Here. This is the book that my wife had, and I'll read you a couple, and then we'll wrap it up. Here's a short one. My woolen sweater itches me, it's called. My woolen sweater itches me. I scratch until I squeal. Of course I'm free to take it off. Just think how sheep must feel. Next one is, I'm much too tired to play tonight. I'm much too tired to play tonight. I'm much too tired to talk. I'm much too tired to pet the dog or take him for a walk. I'm much too tired to bounce a ball. I'm much too tired to sing. I'm much too tired to try to think about a single thing. I'm much too tired to laugh tonight. I'm much too tired to smile. I'm much too tired to watch TV or read a little while. I'm much too tired to drink my milk or even nod my head. But I'm not nearly tired enough to have to go to bed. Again, there's always these twists in these stories. All right, this is this is called My Snake. My snake, a long and limber pet, is practicing the alphabet. He demonstrates a mess finesse by shaping into a curvious S. He follows his initial show by closing up into an O, then fabricates an F and G with enviable artistry. Oh, you're welcome, Packerbacker. My snake, with neither pad nor pen, delineates a splendid N, an agile H, a supple L, an X with little parallel, a shapely J, a graceful A, a seamless C, a clever K. Then pausing for a breath or two, he turns himself into a U. My snake, with every skillful twist, appends a letter to his list. He makes an E, he forms an M, a Y and V come after them. He diagrams a dexterous D, a subtle T, a nimble Z. Oh, do you really? A town called Alma. Wow. You know, I was telling you guys before, but I think my aunt named 5 of the kittens that are here. Possibly 6, but I don't think. So let me go over the kittens that my aunt named. All right. We got Arland. All right. Arland is named, that is my grandmother's my grandmother's maiden name was Arland. Oh, thank you, Norma, for joining. Thank you so much. Join us just about every Wednesday. Not next Wednesday, but every Wednesday about 7:30 Eastern Time. Thank you, Kathy. So Arland was my grandmother's maiden name. We got Cambria. All right. My great-grandmother lived on Cambria Street. Got Sealy. So that's 3 so far. 3. Sealy. All right. Sealy was my great-grandmother's name. Celia Arland. All right. And then we got Jasper. All right. My grandmother grew up on a street called Jasper Street. So that's how I know my aunt named these cats. And I don't know if Peaches was hers or not, but Peaches was one of my aunt's cats that she really loved. But that might just be a coincidence. But those other 4 names are definitely she definitely named them. I'm just seeing if there's anything else. Is that funny? I think that's funny. All right. So, my snake, with every skillful twist, appends a letter to his list. He makes an E, he forms an M, a Y or V come after them. He diagrams a dexterous D, a subtle T, a nimble Z, a convoluted curly Q, a virtuoso W. My snake, performing like a star, portrays a P, an X, and R, contorts into a brilliant B with stylish sinuosity. And yet, though he may stretch and shake, one single point eludes my snake. Despite his most ingenious try, he simply cannot dot his I. All right. All right. I am going to read one more, and then I think we are going to, maybe 2 more, because there's another one about a porcupine. And remember, we had that, happy birthday, Max. Happy birthday. So we will end, we'll read 2 more. We'll end on the porcupine one, because we had that big discussion earlier about porcupines. So I thought that would be fun to end in. This next one is called My Brother is a Quarterback. My brother is a quarterback. I rarely catch a pass, and he can run a marathon. I soon run out of gas. If he pitches for his baseball team, I pop up on his curve. And he's an ace at tennis. I can't return his serve. My brother dunks the basketball. I dribble like a mule. He swims like a torpedo. I flounder in the pool. He's accurate at archery. I hardly ever score. He boxes and he wrestles. I wind up on the floor. My brother catches lots of fish. I haven't any luck. He's captain of his hockey team. I can't control the puck. His bowling's unbelievable. I bowl like a buffoon. He says, someday I'll start to win. I hope someday is soon. I love these little poems. I think they're great. This is just kind of a perfect little book. So, all right. The very last one we're going to read tonight is called I Want a Pet Porcupine, Mother. So, it's funny because when we first started this, we were reading Porcupine Polly Needs a Hug. And we got into a discussion of what a porcupine is. I think a lot of folks didn't realize, you know, and I think also because we have a lot of different languages here, you know, people didn't know what a porcupine was, and maybe in other areas, in other parts of the world. So this is called I Want a Pet Porcupine, Mother. I want a pet porcupine, Mother, I said to her early today. She chuckled. It's out of the question. I wish you would go out and play. Then, Mother, I want a gorilla, or else I would like a giraffe. She answered without hesitation. Ridiculous. Don't make me laugh. Thank you, Cat Babe. Then, Mother, I want an iguana, a burrow, a boar, or a bear. She seemed to start getting impatient. She shouted, Get out of my hair! Then, Mother, I want a pet lion. I'm certain a lion will do. I take him for walks each Sunday to visit his friends at the zoo. But you can't have a lion, she told me. Be glad with the pet that you got. I guess we're just keeping the rhino. She's always liked Rona a lot. So, that'll be it for today. Thank you, everybody, for joining. It's always fun. Like I said, I won't be here next week because I'll be working from Dayton. It'll be the first time I've been. Thank you, Ms. M. Thank you. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Danish. So, I will see everybody in a couple weeks, and everybody stay safe. And I will talk to you guys in a little bit. So I gotta divide these up by the books I need to put back on the shelf and the books that I'm going to bring next time I'm here. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. Before I go, don't forget, in Paul-Mart, $15. It is on Paul-Mart's website. Goes to a good...